What's up? Hello, fellow humans, Planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? Hello, welcome to the chat room. Oh, that reminds me, I should do that.
Hi there, mister.
Yeah, what's up, Edward? Oh, man. The bonus alarm saved me today. I don't know what's wrong with the original alarm still, but I had a bonus alarm on and I woke up, so do the bonus alarm. So something ain't quite right. Yeah, what's up, Deb? How are you doing today? All this talk about whether or not Hassan is using a shock collar misses the point that using physical correction can be perfectly simple if you have valid reason for doing so. For example, when I grab my dog by the tail and swing him around my head like a helicopter while yelling, "Wolf helicopter, go chuga chuga chuga," I always have a perfectly well thought out reason for doing so. It's fun. Let's hear it for alarms. Hell yeah. Oh, hello, Peter Monster.
I'm gone.
Oh, yeah, I do the same thing, man. Alright, we're aura scaling, and then we're price acknowledging. Oh, and then Ria Neath. But she's here somewhere, right? She's in my bedroom, probably, right? I guess progress of this game pretty good. I think we're steadily moving forwards. We probably still have a lot of the game left, but did that lady say she was like she's gonna be chilling in the corridors or something? I don't know. I don't have any like hour estimates, but I mean we're probably more than halfway, I would assume.
We do it my way.
I need to get back to weapon crafting. Good luck, weapon crafting. What the hell? Oh, she's down here. Oh. Judging by our like quest log, we played this game for 160 hours now, and judging by the quest log and the rest of the map, I probably assume that we're like a bit over halfway through the game at least. Ria is standing, arms folded, pensively observing the activity around her. Nothing you, she greets you with a nod. Remind me, who are you? Ria Neath, sales representative at the Free Dazzle & Co. trading house in Nerosian. I have few offers for your quartermaster, but making business connections is not my main reason for being here. But is there a personal matter you want me to discuss with me? Ria sighs loudly. She obviously has trouble saying this. Her cold, business-like manner melts away. Oh, I've said this in my head so many times, but now that I actually have to say it, I can't put two words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he's avoiding me. I know you're friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him to at least approach me. A minute, what's your son's name? I know no one by the name of Neath. Oh, of course, forgive me. Neath is not a real family name exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. I thought he said his parents died or something. Or maybe I misremember that. Why does Lan want to see you? Ria turns around. Is it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me. Or maybe he's wiser than me. That horse is really selling its background performance there. That horse is getting paid by the line for sure. Some children should meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds, but I still want to see him so much. A half-elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? Ria smiles sadly. When it comes to love, it doesn't matter who you are. Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. I thought it was a smuggler. One day, my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder. They didn't even finish us off. They just threw us into a well, and I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Kin was young and curious. Luckily, our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life. I screamed and stabbed him. That was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. And still, we loved each other. He took care of me and was always ready to make me laugh. He was optimistic, but not the most driven man. I, on the contrary, was too driven. I dragged him to the surface. I believe back then I could move mountains if I just wanted to hard enough. But it didn't work out. Why did you abandon your son? Because Ria fights back tears as if the tragedy is still too raw for her. I broke up, gave up, convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision, and it was better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special, and all were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized he would be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamash to anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Kin go up to the surface. For deciding to have children with him, no matter what. For peering in Kin's life, having Lan. And for what? He could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we would be making Lan happy, because he would grow up among his own kin. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing to do right about it. What kind of mother could abandon her own child? Ria looks you in the eye. Yes, I agree. Alright, I will find your son. Ria nods, trying to maintain her composure, but tears are glistening in her eyes. Thank you. This means so much to me. Show me your wares. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey, don't care about that, don't care about that. What the hell? I thought we would have a cool new vendor. But she had nothing of interest.
I'm off.
Your mom came to see you, Lan. Why don't you want to talk to her? She got to you too. He clears his throat. It's not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. Lan waves his hand vaguely. But you know, this and that, crusade matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood. And besides, she didn't come here for me, she's here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from a merchant. Lan produced a business card from his pocket. Ria Neath, Frizzledazzle & Co. Trading House near Ocean. Embossed in gold and everything. People with gold lettering in their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it, and that's nobody's fault, but so much time has passed. She and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Erosian now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. I don't think you belong in my party.
It's time to act!
I love how fast I am. What am I getting all this speed from, though? I'm sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. Fair nods. He's stubborn. I'm not sure if he gets it from me or his father. Please try again, but now. Rhea retrieves a package from her bag and opens it to reveal a small stripped arrow painted yellow and red with blue fletching. It's an arrow from his very first bow. I made them so bright so they could be easily seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I taught him to train his vision, to counter a wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lamb won't forgive me, but he should know that at least.
I'm gone.
That's cool. I love running between two NPCs over and over again. Like an errand boy.
We do it my way.
Your mom gave me this. She's never forgotten you. She's very sorry. Lan takes the arrow carefully and examines it. This is my toy from when I was a kid. Suddenly he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it behind his back. It doesn't matter, not anymore. She made her choice, and my dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. Lan catches his breath and smiles with the human half of his mouth. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around dressing for too long is bad for me. I started getting irritated by the smallest thing. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow, and please tell her I don't want to see her. It will be better for everyone that way. Alright, yeah, I'll keep running between two NPCs, I guess.
My skills are absolute.
You threw the arrow away, I'm sorry. Rhea grits her teeth, holding back tears, and tosses her head proudly. Alright. It was just a silly sentimental piece of wood that won't change anything. He's right, he did the right thing. Oh yeah, now he shows up, gotcha. One of the quests ever. It's just one of those like weird storytelling elements. Like imagine this in a book or a movie, right? Imagine you're watching you're watching a series. You're watching the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous show, and the main character's like, oh, hello, Lan's mom. Oh, you want to talk to Lan? Okay. Just, oh, hello, Lan. Yeah, your mom was talking to you. It's like, oh, do you want me to tell her to not talk? You don't want to talk to her, okay? Oh, you want me to bring him the arrow? Okay. No games you would minimize by putting one compat. Yeah, true. Lan strides up to Rhea and stops as if he hit an invisible wall. Mom, you look well. Leah clenched her fingers so tight her knuckles go out. Wait. Someone's standing inside her. Man, you're so tall. I see your entire tribe is here. How is Dad? Did he stay down below? He died. Oh, I see. Lan, I thought you didn't want to come. Lan sighs heavily. I still don't want to be here, but I would be a coward if I didn't come. It's all right, Mom. I'm not angry with you. I've just been very busy. You're lying. Am I not even worthy of your anger, Lan? You hate me that much? That's all you have to say to each other? Or did you finally reconcile? Because we never fought. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. All right, we said hello. I've done my filial duty. Do you hate me, Lan? Mom, of course not. Lan frowns and shakes his head. I understand. For years I blamed myself for you and Dad trying to live like a normal family and have more children. If I hadn't given you false hope by being born alive and almost human, grief wouldn't have broken you. If anyone is to blame, it's me. I don't have the right to be angry with you. What good has she done except give birth to you? An absent mother doesn't deserve forgiveness. What does it matter if you have the right or not? Say what you really feel. Lan sighs, gathering his thoughts, and turns to you. I can't joke my way through this, can I? You want me to turn to my mother and say, Mom, it doesn't matter that my last brother was taken out of you in pieces, by piece. It doesn't matter what you've been banished from everywhere because of Dad and me. None of that matters because a selfish brat wanted to have a mom, and still does, even after growing up into a man. Is that what you want me to say? No, that will never happen. Never. Rhea smiles sadly. You've already said everything you need to, sweetie, and you've never been a selfish brat. Headstrong and a little lazy, maybe, but never selfish. Forgive me. I love you so much, whether you believe it or not. I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough to be the mother you deserve. Lan gives up. His face falls like someone let all the air out of him. I forgive you. I love you, too. What I said just now, I went too far. I was so lonely without you, and angry, too, at you, at Dad, and at myself, most of all. I know, Lan. I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry. Rhea quickly wipes away her tears and smiles. You silly little cave potato, don't you dare be angry at yourself. I've never regretted having you, not a single day, you know. I'm leaving soon, but when the war is over, find me in Erosian. We'll visit your brothers together. I made sure their graves were looked after. Well, do you agree? Lan gulps and nods without saying a word. Nice. Oh, they're hugging. They put hugging for me. They put hug animation into the game. I think I have the best son, if not the entire world, and definitely in Dresden. The journey of trying to find a shirt that doesn't drip when Kira reflexes continues. Look at the dog, yeah. I forced him to stay back there. Also compelled to die. There should have been a trick option where you do a big hug to them while they are hugging just to make it more awkward, dude.
I'm off.
Bring it in. It's a dog, not a cow, yeah. Even despite the coloring, of course. Arashale stands in the middle of the room, immersed in painful contemplation. Seeing you approach, she recoils in fright. No, don't come any closer, please don't. As I get closer. Why are you here? This is where I belong. You shouldn't be alone with me. Please leave, I'm begging you. It's dangerous. I'm dangerous. The succubus raises her ruby eyes to you, and you notice streaks of tears on her face. When I joined your party, I thought to myself, this is it, I'm a crusader now. I might actually be able to rid myself of my demon nature, but it's so hard. The abyss lives within me. I let my guard down for a moment, and there it was, waiting to remind me of what I truly am. I didn't hurt anyone, but I just can't talk about it. It's too shameful. Please just leave me here, in the cell. Let these walls be my cloister, and don't talk to me unless absolutely necessary. I will still accompany you on your travels, but until I curb the demon inside me, I should keep my distance from you. I am your commander. Arashale were best friends. You know someone did Rule 34 and fanfic for this scene with Arashale? What's going on with you? Please talk to me. I know it's not easy for you, but I can help if you let me. You really do want to help me. You want to save a beast of the abyss who doesn't deserve to be near someone like you. The succubus sighs. Fine. I'll tell you why I'm here, and after I do, I'll understand if you don't ever want to see me again. You've been so kind to me. You've treated me like I already deserve your kindness. Like I wasn't a demon, but a mortal. And Arashale's cheeks blush. I'm starting to feel that you're becoming very important to me. I want to be near you, talk to you, touch you. Is that such a bad thing? I don't know. It's bad. It's very, very bad. I'm a demon, remember? I tainted everything I touch. The most terrible weapon of any succubus is her caress, which leeches life from the one who trusted her. I still possess this weapon, whether I like it or not. I'm like a venomous snake, toad? I don't remember. Like an animal that can't help but sting, even when it doesn't want to. In my previous life, I had many lovers. Some were my tormentors who degraded and broke me to the point where I barely survived, and for others, I was their tormentor. I devoured, degraded, and drained their souls dry. Every single day, I struggled to suppress this desire, this unholy hunger inside me, but when you are near, with a sob, Arashel wipes away her tears. Forgive me, please, please forgive me. I don't want that, but every time I see you, my desires overwhelm me. Frightening, demonic desires. I can't curb them. As I look at you, I can't stop imagining us, you and I, together. Arashel hides her blushing face in her hands. I'm not without sin either. I'll leave you alone. Actually, it would be better for you to stay locked in the cell till you learn to curb these inappropriate desires of yours. Tad Great Art, Dirty Dog. She's in horny jail. I guess I'll go. Can't you control your own abilities? Can't you kill someone without leashing their life force? Not even if you try really hard. I can't control myself. Sometimes one look at an attractive mortal is enough to send me mad with the desire to pounce on them and suck them dry. It takes all my strength just to turn away and leave. What would happen if I... Demon runs her fingers over her lips and finishes in a barely audible voice. I haven't done it in so long, I don't have the strength to fight it. Why don't you share your desires with me? Maybe you can satisfy some of them without harming anyone. No, don't tell me that. My mind is like a tinderbox right now. If you say things like that, my control could snap. I'd pounce on you like a ravenous larva on meat. Arshel paused to take a couple of deep breaths. I ask you, no, I beg you, in the name of Desna, please don't ever say anything like that to me again. Mortals can flirt with each other without harming anyone, but you're flirting with the abyss. One playful comment could instantly wipe out all my years of effort. And turn me back into a monster. I think I understand, and I'm not angry with you. Thank you. I still have much work to rid myself of my inner monster. You know, mortals can also have bad thoughts and desires. Yes, but those are not that powerful. What your kind has are mere fantasies, but what I have, they represent the deepest parts of my essence. Who I am. Beyond that, my desires are built on centuries of wickedness that would turn the stomach of even the most depraved mortal. Headline reading goes erotic fanfiction. Hey, listen, guys. You know, we can save that for the kick stream, I think, though. I don't know, like, I don't know what this leads to. Isn't this a bit of like a weird... This is a weird thing to say, like, what are my sins? You know, like, what is the game implying here? I am without a sin. I'm not without sin either. I once threw a guy from the tower. He died immediately. You know, I'm not without sin. I'm not without a sin either. Really? I can't picture it. Archer pierced him into your eyes. Would you care to tell me? To share with me? I've killed. I failed people who were relying on me. For a demon, trust is a stupid manifestation of weakness. It took me a long time to learn not to break others. Trust. Arashel cast a shy glance at you, and took an even longer to learn how to trust someone else. It's so unsettling, but oddly liberating to turn my back to someone without being afraid of getting stabbed. Thank you for sharing with me. It turns out that even you are not entirely free from evil. A wise priest once said, if a sinner at least realizes that he has sinned, this means he still retains a chance for redemption. Mortals often do bad things, even without demons tempting them to do so, but many mortals also realize when they are doing something bad. They can repent, and they can try to make things right. That's the main thing. I'm trying to learn from you mortals. You don't have to hide away from me in this cell. Please come out of there. But these desires, they're tearing me apart. What hope do I have of controlling them with you so near? Finally, quality content. You've told me yourself, not all your desires are horrible. Talking, sharing thoughts and feelings, would that be so bad? Would it? Arashale ponders that for a while and then notes to herself, you're right. Some of these desires are so light, so joyful, so mortal. But right after these innocent dreams, the others come, cruel, violent, demonic ones. And I don't want to know how to separate them. Desires are not deeds. We send people to prison. We don't send people to prison for their thoughts. You wouldn't say that if you knew what I was thinking. You have no inkling of what my desires are. If only you could see what I'm imagining right now. For thoughts like these, I deserve more than a prison cell. I deserve the gallows. Jesus Christ. If you guys knew what I was thinking right now, you would be disgusted. And I'm thinking about doing it to you, by the way. Right now. You don't understand what's in my brain right now, man. You have to learn to live like a mortal. Then, instead of hiding, you need to learn how to live among the people you care about. But what if I slip up? Until I learn how not to be a monster, anyone close to me is in danger. There's no use in trying to hide from your nature. You must overcome it. Don't worry. I'll be with you. I'll help you. You aren't scared of me at all. You know what a lying monster I am, but you still trust me. Why? What is it you see in me that I fail to see in myself? She wrings her hands and falls silent for a long time. When she starts speaking again, her voice seems firmer, as if she has found some source of inner strength. Thank you for believing in me. It means I should believe in myself too. I won't hide in the cell anymore. If you say that I won't slip up, that means I won't. Archie smiles at you timidly. I will watch you until I learn to look at the world the way mortals do, without evil and violence in my head. I learned to look at you the way you deserve. Nice. It's just a literal horny jelly. Would that thing be shocking? I can't tell you about it. You will be terrified if I tell you about it. But trust me, what I'm thinking right now is sick. It's sick and depraved. I'm sorry that your dream turned into a nightmare. Don't be sorry for me, it's all part of my journey, and it would be naive to imagine my path to redemption as a sequence of pleasant dreams only. I've already described my countless evil deeds to you. Mortals suffer from nightmares born of their past, and I'm glad that I have a chance to experience them as well. That shadow from your dream, who was that? Please don't ask, I don't want to be reminded of it. I knew him in the past, and I was hoping that he would never reappear in my life. We both caused each other a lot of pain. Please don't make me relive it again. Don't you feel lonely in here? I do, but I must stay here until I have firm control of my desires, otherwise something terrible might happen. She said not to ask about the dream stuff, but I don't know if it's like part of a quest or something. Why did the shadow in your dream call you their venomous butterfly? Archie doesn't look in the eye. I poisoned him. My lies, my capriciousness, my temptation. No, I can't. Let's talk about something else. I'm sorry, but I don't want to remember who I used to be and what I used to do to others.
I do what I must.
I do what I must because I can. Chad, I'm thinking about just awful, terrible things right now. Just completely depraved, horny things. Where was she at again? I forgot. Probably tell me on the
I'm
map, right?
gone.
And when I'm gone, just carry on, don't mourn. I did not rest. That's probably okay. It's winter sun, yeah. Does this mean that's done, or? For years, a solitary paladin, Berenguer, has been crusading against demons on his own. The commander managed to persuade him to join Eomedes' army again, and now his experience and knowledge will help the new recruits not lay down their lives in the first skirmish. You should agree. Berenguer. My name is Berenguer. Do 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 do. What just happened? Why did we stop moving?
This will be quick.
Berenguer. Berenguer, Berenguer. This guy's bad. I should have attacked that guy. For sure, for real.
Retreat is not an option.
Nenio.
I will resist.
Oh my god, Nenio's everyone's favorite target for some reason.
I dedicate my body to science.
Jesus Christ. I am Ulbrigson, and I have never known defeat.
Don't hold back. Kneel before me.
Ah, come on, Reginald. Come on, Reginald.
Na er orma.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile.
We do it my way.
New day? Oh, it doesn't always. I don't think it always posts on New Day though. It's a new day. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's an old day. That's what I got. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think we definitely get the Hell Knights and the champions. Oh, I sure got the shield bearers too. Oh, nice, they're still here. And 2,400 for the first purchase. 6,480 for the second, okay. Sure. I haven't been using legendary proportions.
Good night, Arushale. I hope you have a dream tonight. Any dream.
Nice. Baphomet causes have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. Encyclopedia Galericonica. Good view. That's people and everything. What the hell?
I'm never wrong.
Teacher, teacher, what's happened to you? Clem gingerly touches Miamir's shoulder. You're nothing but a skin and bone. You can barely stand upright. Come with me, you need rest. You must leave this valiant researcher in peace. It may not look it, but she's in the middle of some vital experiment. This is what happens when sorcerers try to grasp the wisdom of druids. Ancient runes know who they're written for, and know how to punish those who attempt sacrilege. Rest. Seeds rest in earth, the bones rest betwixt roots. Covered in snow, we find rest in earth until spring. Teacher, Clem calls to Miamir with pain in his voice. You remember me? It's me, Claim. Your student. I've come to bring you home. Claim? A spark of recognition flares in Miamir's crazed eyes. Claim? What are you doing here? This place is dangerous. Go. Bone like bark, like rock like oath. A barely discernible whisper touched your mind. It sounds like a rustling of sand on ice. She belongs to this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her. Leave her or kill her and go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. Hey, who's there? Come out, show yourself. Siabre. You desire to know who I am? I will allow it, but this knowledge is not without cost, so no. A terrible figure, a petrified skeleton with branching horns, seems to grow out of the ground in front of you. Mortals, be gone from this place. She's mine. Leave her to me. Ooh, mythic path. Who are you? Siabre. The sound of the word feels like ice in your ears, like you've just laid your head on frozen tombstone. I was a druid in old Sarkoris, long, long ago, before the surviving magic users brought disaster upon themselves. While this land was alive, I protected it with my life. When the time came for it to die, I followed it to death. The smooth gleaming white stone in the skull's eye sockets are fixed in on the petrified tree. Our forest held secrets, ancient secrets were truths. The demons brought fire. Flesh and wood burn as well as each other, but stone? Stone does not burn. We turned our trees to stone and stood next to them as the stone guardians. You chose to stand guard at any cost, despite the fact that you must be destroyed. Your loyalty warrants respect. If all Sarkorians were like you, I would be fighting a much different war right now. What is happening here? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a tree. Good. You understand us because you are the same as us. You also have stone inside, in a place where others have a heart that is good. Brother, what has become of you? Olvig quietly speaks a few words in the secret language known only to druids. The Siabre responds in the same secret language. You are no brother of mine. Leave, or perish along with the rest. Why do you say Miami belongs to this place? The innocent, foolish mortal came here seeking the secrets of the old forest. Well, I allowed her to glimpse them. But these secrets come at a cost. To preserve them, to escape the fire into the embrace of stone, we paid with our lives and souls. It is only fair that she should pay the same price. It was all very bad and painful for you. Now you're sharing your pain with her and with us. But it won't make you feel any better. Even if you all died right here, it wouldn't make you any more alive. Let her go, please. She's not to blame for what happened to you. Do not insult us with your foolish pity, mortal. We have no need for it. How can you insult someone with pity? Pity comes from a place of good. I can learn some of your secrets too. I'm willing to pay any price. What must I do? Hug the trees? Drink from the stream? Wash only in falling rain? I'm ready for anything. The Siabre is silent for a time. She was here first. You are too late. It has grown too noisy here now. Leave. We have no interest in your payment. What a terrible, terrible shame. If you change your mind, send word to me by carrier pigeon or by dragonfly or whatever you have here. We are crusaders. We fight demons. We are sharing a common enemy. We're on the same side. On the same side of what? The front? Where your foreign invaders battle with invaders from the abyss for our mutilated lands? No, mortal. I may despise you less than I do the demons, but I'm on one side. You are on another. Let me take her. Name a price for her life and I will pay it. She partook of our secrets. There's but one price for them. The life and soul of all who wish to possess them. And I will accept no other payment. The Surtur monster there all said to me, I'll kill you both. She's not yours, monster. If you want to release her willingly, I'll free her by force. Go then, try. Well, I'm not buffed up, but... Oh, she's joining the fight. Okay, this guy has 645 million buffs. .42 AC. Pretty bad reflex, eh? Where's the spells? Looks like he can turn into Savage Pro. What is he gonna do, I assume? Oh no, Sirocco, no! Polar Midnight. I'll kill these first, I guess. Seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh man, she's so far behind everyone. I won't be able to do anything useful this turn. Where is a red Gile at? I may be Regil, but I'm not a Regile. Yes, I'm fine. Saddle up.
Strike!
I don't think I could strike there, but... Oh, she's helping. My combat log isn't open, so what is this? This was the frost spell, I guess? Oh, Polar Midnight, yeah. All Christian arrow take 5 to 6 points of cold damage and 1 to 6 points of damage per round. Accessible for the save each round that gets the damage, but not the cold damage. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, Clem is gonna die. I don't know if it's worth buffing up. I should actually give her a wand of quick casting. That would be really nice on her. That is spelled Owl's Wisdom. I don't know if I have to save Clem or if you can, like... Concealment.
This one's mine!
Oh, was 17 to it, huh?
You should have run!
Oh my god, so many misses. Surely Clem will stand up after the fight, right? Six dexterity damage. Jesus Christ.
Make your peace.
I should do that. Air 2.
Press the attack. This will hurt!
Okay. He just has a bunch of bullshit AoE spells that he's spamming.
I will resist.
Last time I tried to do this, it didn't work. It didn't work again. I guess it was a cost 2 spell slot or something.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, he summons divas. That's interesting.
Don't hold back!
Come on, kill this guy, please, before the lady dies. There's like 1 health left.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. One hit, one opportunity. Oh no, Ember Perma died. I didn't realize that. Lands, dark moans, winds, grey songs. Muttering something indecipherable, Miyamir drops to her knees before they see Abris does, grasping handfuls of it and pouring it from one hand to the other. Teacher, wake up! I'm begging you, remember who you are! The woman becomes absorbed in her own musings, then raises her slightly clearer gaze to claim. I am Miyamir. I was looking for the knowledge of the druids so that I think there was a war, yes. Yes, we were at war with someone, and this knowledge, these secrets. Briars and thistles and bones and bark, this knowledge. She looks away. I discovered something important, but I can't remember what. Clem, my best student, I will tell you what I learned later, when I remember it. I need to rest, but later I will tell you. I will share, I will reveal. What do you think we should do with her? The nasty rumors are true, she really did abandon her post willingly. I'm sure she had noble intentions, but none of it matters now. Look at her, Commander, she's barely alive and she doesn't know who she is. Send her for treatment. When she regains her sanity, she can answer for her sins. Not herself, we'll send her to the rear for healing. Thank you, Commander. I hope she will regain her sanity. Can we... Yeah, thank you.
I will prove my worth.
Thank Fjuk. I don't know if he can stand up after the fight, and don't call me Shirley. Jesus, so this dude's entire fight strategy is just to spam cloud spells on top of you over and over again. We leveled up though, that's kind of cool. Shapeshifter's Helm. With the helm guesses wear a +2 bonus AC while wild shape. It also has a 1 additional use of wild shape per day. Okay, this is like one of the worst items I've ever seen in my entire life. With the mythic abilities, right? There's no character here where you wouldn't have infinite shape shifting on, right? Eight and 4. 8 and 5. I don't know, wanna be. Rich is the best character in the game. He's pretty good. I like Ember more, I think. If I had unlimited shifting, was pretty late edition. Oh, it wasn't there on launch. Interesting. Alchemy. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it. Oh. What? Where's... Wait, I lost my alignment again? God damn it. Are you neutral good again? Yeah, apparently, I guess. To be fair, I have no interest in being I need to buy another one of these. I have no interest in being lawful good. Lawful good is like in the Alcat games at least. Lawful good is a really stupid alignment. Alignments are really are kicking them, and I'm glad 5e did away with them. Did 5e do it before Pathfinder did? Yeah, alignments are really dumb. Would be a funny sequence of events, I guess. Because Pathfinder got rid of alignments because Lizards of the Coast owned them, quote unquote, right? That was the reason they did it. After just obnoxious from a video game perspective, many of the coolest classes requiring strict alignments or it punishing the player, yeah. I just don't feel like the... I don't find the concept interesting, I guess, of like, oh, well, this type of character can only be this type of alignment. You know, it makes sense that some stuff would inherently make a character evil, but you would think that like, well, you just have to be evil to do that. You know what I mean? And I guess it feels even more pointless when it's when you can just undo it with an atonement scroll, right? Like obviously this would be a pain in the ass without the atonement scrolls. Sure, I get that. But at the same time, it's just pointless. It's like, oh no, my alignment shifted. All right, let me just click the thing, right? Like I don't know if there's any class that requires you to be evil in this, but I could just play the evil class and I could just be evil, and I could just choose no evil options ever, and just atonement scroll every time I needed to, right? And I wouldn't change anything. On tabletop where there's wiggle room, but when it's hard-coded game, it becomes annoying. Yeah, but in the tabletop, it's like I feel like there's two things that happen in the tabletop, which is one, people mostly just ignore alignment, generally speaking, right? Like it feels pretty rare, in my experience, that people really care about alignment to that level, where it's like the GM is like scrutinizing you, like, well, you said your alignment was neutral, good, but this I'm feeling a bit chaotic here. And the second thing is the second thing is in my general tabletop experience, right? It's like at least how I run it, it's like the GM will just be like, if you do this, that's probably like an alignment change, you know, like, but it's for like big things. Like the the cleric of like Shaylin is standing over a guy that has surrendered. He's like, I surrender, and the dude's like, I'm gonna stab him. I'm like, all right, but if you stab this dude, just let's be clear on this. That's like, that you can't stab this guy that surrendered and be, you know, lawful good anymore. Everyone's just providing employment opportunities, not evil at all. That's not how you look at it. They could be anti-hero of the end just by the means that they see themselves as a monster, but feel that they have to do what evil. The psycho or a demon who is evil as well. Raising the dead is an inherently evil act. Doing it makes you evil. I don't. I mean, do the rules say that though? Because I mean, you can cast like Raise Dead in or what would it be? It's not called Raise Dead. That's for to resurrect you. In Pathfinder, I don't know what the explicit rules in Pathfinder First Edition say about like creating a zombie or whatever, but at least in Second Edition, there's no like alignment tied to it. You can summon an undead creature without it making you evil. Do, 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 do. Last time it chose dazzling display because I wanted this for what reason? I forgot what I wanted to do with dazzling display. Whenever you reduce enemy to 0 of your hit points, you can make project into enemies cannot see you. Both you and the enemy you reduce to 0 of your hit points are unaffected. Shouldn't you get a bonus for this, you know, like like if I hear somebody get torn apart like outside my vision range, I feel like that's way more terrifying. Hammer in a Gap, why don't I have that? Hammer in a Gap is pretty good. Oh wait, pummeling style too, what the hell? A lot of stuff in here I have that I don't have that I should probably have. I'm pretty sure Necromancer wasn't trusted, but that is anything with alignment. Alignment works well. I find people that don't understand what it is and still breaking it. They were feared, but they were still heroes of light that even angels respected. In D&D, creating undead isn't just looked down on by people, it causes suffering to the soul. It's inherently evil. Like how Hellfire Ray is inherently evil, as it sends people's souls to the eternity of suffering. Simply casting a spell should make you evil if the game was being lore accurate. True, nowhere does it say it causes suffering to the soul as an inanimate object. The typical animate dead is literally that, and that isn't true either. Multiple clerics domains have access to animate dead from neutral gods. I don't know. I think alignment is useful for. I think that alignment can be useful for character creation and for like kind of GMing purposes. Like one thing I miss about Pathfinder Second Edition having alignments is that it was easy to kind of like look at a creature and be like, okay, is this like an appropriate enemy for my party, right? Like right now I have to like, if I'm preparing an encounter in Pathfinder Second Edition, if I don't like have something clear in mind, right? I'm like looking like, okay, what type of like what do I want this adventure day to be about? I have to actually like click into each or like read the lore on each enemy I'm looking at because I need to figure out like, okay, is this like a creature that would actually naturally harm others? You know what I mean? Well, when you have alignment, you can just be like, oh, this is an evil creature. It will probably do some, you know, it's probably not gonna. It's probably something that would be interested in attacking something, right? So I think it serves purposes for sure, but I feel like alignment systems have. I feel like there's a lot of baggage there, and I feel like to use alignment systems properly, it becomes a bit finicky, I guess. And personally, I don't think it's necessarily interesting. I don't think it's interesting to assign morality to things in that way, I guess. I mean, let's fly the table in 3, but not 5e. I feel like I mean I feel like for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, right? In this game, I feel like that's a good example for me. Like, when we meet the Holrun dude in, it's Holrun, right? Who's, like, burning children on the stakes. And it's like, oh, he's lawful good, by the way. It's like, I'm like, I don't know if I think alignment matters here. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I don't know if this alignment stuff is interesting to me. Um, Either we go for some more damage or I go for this frightening ambush. But they're not flat-footed if I'm flanking them, right? No. But I didn't have some. What was my plan? I had some way to flat-foot opponents, right? Can I search for flat-foot? I thought I had some like way I was planning to like flat-foot dudes. It's the same in both. If you're saying 5th edition changed that, the 5th edition seems a complete mess anyway. 5th edition is pretty messy for sure, but in I don't know about Pathfinder 1st edition, but in Pathfinder 2nd edition, there's no like what's the like race zombie Pathfinder 1? What's like an evil spell? Animate dead. Animate dead. Touch. One or more corpses touch. This spell turns corpses into undead skeletons or zombies that obey your spoken commands. The undead can be made to follow you, or they can be made to remain in an area and attack any creature, or just specific kind of creature entering the place. They remain animated until they are destroyed. A destroyed skeleton or zombie can't be animated again. For example, that you create a spell, you can't create more H, blah blah blah. Skeletons. I mean, editor's note, the bloody skeleton and burning skeleton variants are created by using the animated spell, but count as double their HP when doing so. I guess it's in the necromancy school evil. But it's also in Cleric Oracle 3, Domain Death. But what is the sub school of a spell mean? Necromancy evil. What is a necromancy good spell? Necromancy school isn't evil. Evil spells that draw upon evil powers for conjure creatures from evil line planes or with the evil subtype should have the evil descriptor. Additional information. Casting an evil spell is an evil act, but most characters simply casting such spells once isn't enough to change their alignment. This only occurs if the spell is used for a truly abhorrent act, or if the caster establishes a pattern of casting evil spells over a long period. I can bring this up on stream. Evil. A wizard who uses animate death to create guardians for defensive people won't turn evil, but he will if he does it over and over again. The GM decides whether the character's alignment changes, but typically casting 2 evil spells is enough to turn a good character non-good, and 3 or more evil spells move the cast from non-good to evil. The greater amount of time between castings, the less likely alignment will change. Some spells require sacrificing a sentient creature, a major evil act that makes the caster evil in almost every circumstance. This advice talks about evil spells. It also applies to spells with other alignment descriptors. It's interesting that Arctic has such a pattern of casting evil spells over a long period. It's interesting, Pet the Dog. It's interesting that it's like a pattern of casting them over a long period. And that's just like, if you use it to create guardians for defensive people won't turn evil, but if you do it over and over again, then you turn evil. I'm putting him. I think that's what I find a bit uninteresting about alignment, though. I don't like the idea of things being like inherently evil. I think that's boring. Like, they have a spell being inherently evil and like making you evil. It's not very interesting to me, but I don't think that's like inherently uninteresting. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why some people enjoy that. I think it makes sense for some things for sure. But for instance, for like a create undead spell, I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. Considering I don't know what would be inherently evil about creating an undead creature. Hi, Logan. Hi, Frankie. Hi. Because explicitly in Pathfinder, at least, right? Like a mindless undead is it's mindless, right? I'm not. If I was like bringing a person back to life as like a zombie, like I'll be like, all right, I get that. That's doesn't seem very nice. we picked the dazzling display, and I think it was because I wanted to do one of these things, but oh, I was doing like shatter defenses into frightening ambush, I think, right? Because shatter defenses makes any opponent that is shaken or frightened opponent hit by you this round is flat-footed. And if they're flat-footed, then I can do the check with frightening ambush to demoralize them for free. Your skill switch your shot weapon leave opponents unable to defend themselves if you strike them with their defenses are already compromised. Any shaken or frightened opponent hit by you this round is flat-footed to your attacks and turn. Cool. Alpha sends instant people into hell, creating undead binds their souls to serve you. There's no morally neutral version of these spells, is my point. I mean, I don't think I don't think even in first edition, I don't think creating an undead binds their soul to serve you. They're mindless, right? They don't have a soul. Create undead Pathfinder 20. Oh, maybe create undead does. I was thinking of animated. Skill allows you to infuse the dead body with negative to create a more powerful source of undead. I think it depends on the spell. When we say animate, we think of reanimate the body as a mindless skeleton, not actually bringing back a fully conscious being into the corpse. Well, the descriptor for creating undead is that you like infuse them with like void energy, I guess. So I don't think you're binding their souls. I think but I think you're creating a sentient being for sure that serves you. Improved blind fight. I think for something like Hellfire Ray, I don't know. I feel like you. I can see the evil argument there, but I feel like that's also like a spell that probably wouldn't be available to non-evil characters, right? Like, where would they get it from? Maybe I just go hammer the gap here, I guess. Yeah, nothing doesn't stack. You should finish up in a second. Best range is double. Let's go. I guess I'll go and improve critical on bites. Ooh, level 10 Hell Knight. Grant a weapon he wields one of the following special abilities: Axiomatic, Flaming Burst, or Unholy. Additionally, Hell Knight become immune to fire while wearing armor. Ooh, don't mind if I do. He has a lot of attacks, but I should probably just pick this and do Gnome Hook Time or whatever, huh? Oh, I should have double size. Oh no, I don't care about double size because he uses Dex. Or wait, or does double? I guess double size still benefits you, huh? Just because but it gets converted to weapon finesse. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I think alignment can be used interestingly. I'm not a big fan of it personally. I think the idea of like a character slowly changing their alignment due to like actions they're forced to take is interesting, right? Like, if a character feels compelled to use evil spells to like win battles, because they're doing it for a good reason, but it's like slowly corrupting them, that's cool. But I feel like you could do that without alignment as well, right? The alignment feels a little bit like an unnecessary step for me. I don't know. Weapon finesse. You use mission system offensive strength on attack rolls. Okay. Wait, so I got weapon finesse and then I picked fighter's finesse? Or did you already have this? I didn't give him this, did I? I don't remember. What is this streak BS? I don't know, you tell me, man. I guess I'll grab... I don't know if double size does anything for me. I'll just grab it, because it sounds useful. I'm not reading anything immediately that tells me it doesn't do anything for me, so...
Speak with your actions, not your words.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Yes, quite. I like that if there weren't so many alignment locked classes, like in 5e paladins don't have to be goody two-shoes, and most of the mechanics that can have you become an Oathbreaker, a powerful paladin subclass, as opposed to many games for paladins with a much crappy fighter. Yeah, that's true. I feel like if you're doing alignment though, I think I prefer having like I feel like I prefer having it tied to the game pretty heavily. If people absolutely want to have it, you know. Is there an arrow within your sure just pick snapshot finally? Favorite enemy spellcasting. We're not doing that. I would love to see my entire party have oh my chat. Majima. Powers of being alignment restricted is the it's the worst decision if it makes zero sense. No dozen knights historically were all different orders and had different values. They need to be good at two shoes, that is the restriction you put on them. Paladins are not knights. They are. Knights would be a fighter or other martial class. No, they're not. Knights Round Table is the right offshoot of what they're supposed to be. Paladins were never knights. Knights Templars would consider paladins, for instance. One champions, no, they wouldn't be, because paladins are literally the one champions with a direct connection to their god. There's your two knights of the Round Table were paladins who had oaths. That is what 5e is all about, taking a specific oath. I don't know if paladins need to be alignment restricted. I feel like they should just be that should just defend their god, right? Or whatever whatever gives them their holy powers. I'm not seeing anything here that like impresses me too much. I'll pick Snapshot, I think. They kill paladins because gaining supernatural powers from making a pinky swear is the most ridiculous idea I can imagine. Pinky promise? I mean, even in 5th edition, it's been a while since I played 5th edition, to be clear, and I don't remember the rules. But even in 5th edition, I assume that you can't just be like a paladin of a good order or a good god and do evil things, and it's just like whatever, I assume. But I am assuming. Pinky promise. So what, am I just doing magic again? Because that's what I did before? Ashes lower after the ranger may select an additional fair enemy, Ashes a fair enemy. 2 Ashes I guess I'm just doing this Demons of Magic thing over and over again, huh? Snapshot? Hold up a second. A good old paladins like devotion. You aren't a paladin of good god, you make an oath, and then you break the oath and get new powers instead. You're not even punished from what I understand. They're also more evil or neutral ones like conquest or vengeance. Well, I feel like again, I don't know exactly the rules, but I feel like any punishment would be a role-playing thing anyway, right? I mean, one of the things they wanted to do with 5th edition, which is, I guess, what they kind of succeeded at doing, was to create something that's more roleplay than it is strictly rules, right? It's supposed to be like a collaborative. Let's figure out what we're doing together type deal. For better or worse. I would argue mostly for worse, but I don't know enough about 5th edition to comment on this specific thing. But I would probably say that generally speaking, players being punished for doing things as characters generally doesn't create fun experiences, and people usually just avoid that or argue their way around it, I guess. I've never been in a tabletop game where we like used alignment, and then the alignment had some like bad consequence, and people are just like, oh, cool, okay, that's awesome. I used to be a cleric, but now I lost all my cleric levels, and I'm a level 1 fighter in this level 15 party. What do I pick here? The meta magic thing or something? I don't even know. What do I do right now? You shouldn't have classes that are actively punished for being transformed into horrid class. You are no longer roleplaying. To roleplay, you're roleplaying to ensure a character doesn't turn into a crappy fighter. If you do whatever the hell you want and have zero consequences, I mean, what's the point of anything? Zero consequences within the game like you do with every other class, but for a specific class, which is no more powerful than others, you not only have in-game consequences, but your character is made worthless. I mean, that's I think the point of your class not being any more powerful is interesting in that context too, I guess. You get magic power from God, you piss the god off, and complain of those magic powers. No, that is in-game consequences. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that sentiment. I would just say that I feel like that's. I don't think that these games are built for that type of interaction. Would be my argument there, right? Like, if you're looking at something, let's like I'm playing Pathfinder Second Edition, right? Like Pathfinder Second Edition is what I mostly play, and the game is very tightly balanced, right? And all of these games are combat games, right? Pathfinder is a combat game. Dungeons and Dragons is a combat game. Ultimately, people can do whatever they want in these games, but they're built around combat. You can have social encounters, you can have intrigue, you can do whatever you want, but ultimately, 99% of the game is built around combat. All the feats are combat related. When you level up, you're probably getting combat related powers, right? So they're based around combat. So whether you're playing Pathfinder First Edition, Pathfinder Second Edition, Dungeons and Dragons, whatever you're playing, you're going to run into a situation where it's like you are. Let's say you're a paladin and you do something and you break your paladin abilities, right? Now you are useless, completely useless. You can't carry your weight in combat anymore, which means you're a dead weight, which means you won't be able to do anything. And what do we do about that? If we can create some sort of side adventure where you get your powers back, derailing the entire campaign, which in some cases some people do, right? If you're playing more of a sandbox campaign, that's fine. But you are essentially dead weight until you somehow get your powers back. I feel like it just creates kind of like weird situations, I guess. But I'm not saying that's like inherently bad. I'm just saying it's awkward, I guess. But for a lot of people, that if you're playing that type of campaign and that's what you enjoy, then that's awesome, right? For me, that just sounds boring though. But I wouldn't argue that gives you carte blanche to do anything. I would just argue, like how this would go. I said this earlier. How that would go in my game is, Paladin would say, I'm gonna do something, and I the GM would go, okay, but if you do that, these are the consequences. We're on the same page here, right? Like, if you do this thing, you will lose your powers. You won't be able to do this thing anymore. Blah 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 blah. Right? And then 99% of the time, the player will say, "Oh, I won't do that then." Right? That's like, I feel like that's like the response 99% of the time. And I guess some GMs would just not tell them. They just be like, "Oh, okay, sure, do that." They do it, and then you're like, "Oh, you lose all your abilities," and then you're like, "Oh, okay, I roll a new character." I don't know. That's the problem with the game balance. Originally, paladins were stronger than fighters because they had harsh stat and alignment restrictions. The good middle ground for this, for gods related, is making all powers gained already as inherited abilities you can never lose. You can no longer gain more powers from said god, and you have to either go to another class or find another god. I think some systems do that, right? But yeah. Yes, here in D&D 2e, I'm currently playing Baldur's Gate 1, and paladins are in no way more powerful than fighters. I played Baldur's Gate 1 not that long ago, but I don't actually remember. I played Paladin even, but I don't actually remember if I'm more powerful. I was more powerful than a fighter. I played Gareth Garrettson. I don't know what feat to pick on Ember. I don't know what to do here. I mean, ultimately, when you're playing a tabletop game, it's just about whatever fits your group and what your playstyle, right? I think alignment has a lot of inherent built-in problems that usually feel like I'm like skirting around alignment rather than playing along with it. But at the same time, I think a lot of groups do probably play games where that's beneficial and it's fun. I think the concept of alignment is useful at least, but I think in execution it's usually done pretty poorly. It's because one Wacky and Bard has the best taco because of low XP recurrent for levels. I never got too deep into those systems. Parts of what I've seen in BG1 without mods are absolute trash. I remember that being the case too. I don't know what to pick here. Oh, the spell focus. Hell yeah. I mean, we don't actually care about what spell we pick here, because we're just gonna cast all the spells anyway. Old monster. Level 7 spell? Power word blind. I love all creatures here, which I don't enjoy too much. I'll pick Chain Lightning, I guess, whatever. Big Paladin's a bit weak because of the level you reach. Fighters get their Grand Mastery, but Paladins don't yet have their spellcasting. Even then, I suspect the Paladin's better than Pure Fighter even then. They aren't they trade massive buffs of weapons profs for a few passives that are okay. Even with spellcasting, their cast level is incredibly low, and Berserker fighting kit is considered one of the best in the game. Kits, Snow, Crusader, and Crusader are better than Pure Fighter. More so. Made huge spellcaster level on Paladin, and Inquisitors make an enemy mage chop liver. Did I play an Inquisitor? I don't remember. I don't recall what I was doing in that game. Wait. Hold up a second. No, I picked the... Did I level up the wrong thing on Ember right now? I think I leveled up the wrong thing.
This war must end.
God damn it. I was distracted. Oh my... When was the last save? The reload time? God damn it, why does it default to the witch thing? At least have them on top or something, you know what I mean? So I see both of them. I have to like scroll for it. Oh my god. I love video games, man. Well, at least I roughly remember what I chose on these characters. Maybe I should just get Great Raptor Specialization instead. I'll do improved critical on the bite. You can retrain, yeah, but that would require to retrain the entire character, rather than just doing this real quick right here. This takes significantly less time than going back and retraining. Fair? Oh yeah, I am very fair. I forgot, did I just pick Snapshot? I think I did, right? Oh boy. Stupid ass witch. Stupid ass witch. Oh, here we go. Now this is a level up experience. Greater elemental focus, greater spell focus. Ooh, this is what we like to see. Wait, didn't I just pick greater? Oh, I can get greater the spell focus. Okay. I actually don't think that's a bad idea to get. Let's go to greater elemental focus fire, I guess. We'll get most of these, I think, so. Superior summoning. There, we're already back where we were. I feel like all of the old, like, D&D systems, whatever you want to call them, are so scuffed anyways. I don't know if they're like good examples for a lot of things to begin with. I feel like those systems are giga scuffed. Pathfinder Second Edition is honestly the first of these types of systems where I felt like the people that made it actually had an idea what they were doing. That's the first time I'm like, you know what? I think these people actually knew what they were doing with this thing. It's not perfect. They have a lot. There's a lot of problems with it, but I'm just gonna go greater to spell focus. Oh, now we're back in this little bubble, huh? So what buffs am I missing that I could possibly cast? Kind of crazy that they didn't add so it like says what this spell is here. It's kind of a little bit crazy, I would say. A little bit wacky. Prayer is prayer water. Prayer is rounds, right? Yeah, 1 round slash level. I need stuff that's like a minute or 10 minutes. Is Righteous Might a self buff? Target, personal, yeah. Ugh. I still don't know why it's putting thumbs up on all of these when they're clearly not useful at all. The spell magic greater. Hold up a second. I shouldn't do that because my dispel magic is already suffering. Because of the spell school. Wrath of the Righteous, best buffs. So I have a list of must take buffs and debuff spells. I have Death Ward already. Bruising Communal. I think I can cast it from a scroll. Ooh, if I get Bark Skin, then I can is Bark Skin probably on a druid, right? Bark. Oof, oof. Barks. Bark. Sorry, oh yeah, it's 10 minutes per level. Yeah, that's perfect. That would be great, right? Second level spell, so it would take away some of my greases, but I could cast that at the start of the thing. Just have it as a whole day buff. I'm currently casting an Aura Shale, and I mean it's 10 minutes per level, so you get some value out of it. But yeah, I'll actually do that. That's fine. But are this the first 8 level spells I'm getting? I think I learned some with scrolls, but these are like, this means I actually have access to 8 level spells, right? Creature with the fierce edge shall affect the first, and when the creature with equal dies, subject spells. 6 to less unconscious, 7 to 12, stunned, 30 more confused. Oh. Sure. But there's no save to this? Affects the total number of hit die of creatures equal to your caster level. Maximum 20, okay. Oh. The 13 or more just means up to 20, right? So if they have more than 20 hit dice, then it doesn't affect them at all. I'll grab it, I guess. See how it works out. Iron Body. Summon Elder Elemental. It's like the spell text is like a novel. Like, what does the spell actually do? Can't we just write what the spell actually does? Shout greater. All enemies within 30-foot bursts. What about players who... Yeah, how about we do this? Pro tip for all future endeavors, okay? If you're a tabletop creator that wants to add a description to the spell, how about you, at the top, you just write literally what the spell does, with no fluff, nothing else. And then underneath, you can explain how the spell works. How about that? Like, how about we just say, okay, the target takes reflex save, or falls in pit and takes 66 falling damage and 66 every round. You know? Basic description, then details, then lore. Yeah, sure. Just anything where I don't have to like read through all of this or just figure out what the spell does. You know? This is a good check. 35. I don't know if this Rift of Ruin is good, but I think I'll pick it just because it sounds like fun. Alright. Well, that took an hour.
I'm gone.
And when I'm gone, just carry on, don't mourn. I have to it in Kingmaker. I can believe... I feel like I remember it from Kingmaker, too.
Take care of it.
I can definitely believe that. Oh, so you wrote this a very nasty pit spell, yeah. I feel like I remember it from Kingmaker as well. Thank God for time skipping in this game. How does time skipping help in this context? Oh, I came here, but I have to wait real 10 minutes for traps to disappear. That makes sense.
We do it my way.
But I think I turned the thing on that just makes stuff go away faster, right? I don't remember if I did or not. Was that one of my core changes? Oh, remote controlling effects after combat I turned on. I wonder if it's a challenge to play with like auto leveling on. Just complete RNG, see what happens when you're when you level up. It's just like, oh, new level. Let's see what they did to my characters. I don't think the Jingle Mafia can make it down there in time, so I think we just send these guys over. At least terrified low town spirit tough. Oh yeah. Oh damn, I got even more Hell Knights here. Hold up. Hold up a second. Can I afford to recruit these guys, or can I not? Can't. I'll just chill for a bit then. Alright, let's head up to the rest and let's get going. I'm gonna, once we get there, I'm gonna go make some breakfast, but that's just par for the course, you know. I just want to do one of these battles. But a different problem, Santier would cast Baleful Polymorph with extreme high check and you would have permanent dog in your party unless you know like 5 checks to deal with it. The storm guy that you defeat already. Yeah, but I destroyed that dude though, right? I giga destroyed that dude. That guy stood no chance. Same with what was his face, the necromancer, the lich dude. People are saying that fight's really hard too, but I just like destroyed that guy. I guess I got lucky rolls or whatever. Hey, 5 more Movonic Divas. Sela wants to talk. No! No! It's like all I can do is the glory to the heroes thing, I guess, so we'll just do that. I guess spam will remove curse attempt on tap is an underrated class ability. I mean it's good in first edition probably. But that's also one of those mechanics that I'm not like a huge fan of, I guess.